Good morning, children. Today we will discuss the topic zeros of a polynomial. You already know the meaning of polynomial. Now let us see what is the meaning of zeros of a polynomial. Now see this polynomial. P of x means polynomial in terms of x. Okay, we'll write it like this: p small p and within bracket x. So it is nothing but polynomial in x or in terms of x. Polynomial in x. Suppose if the polynomial is like this: 5y square minus 7y plus 6, then we'll write here the polynomial in x. Okay, so we will write py. Okay, so these two polynomials are given. Okay, so if I say replace this x in this polynomial, if we replace this x by 1, or simply if we put x equals to 1, then what? Okay, so when we put x equals to 1, we'll write it as p1, because now at the place of x we will write 1. So here we will get 5 1 cube minus 2 1 square plus 3 multiplied by 1 minus 2, means at x, at the place of x we have to write 1. Okay, at random I have taken put x equals to 1. You can also put x equals to minus 1, x equals to 2, minus 2, 3, minus 3. Okay, but you should know how to put the value in the polynomial. Okay, this is what we have to learn first before finding the zeros of the polynomial. How to put value in the polynomial. Okay, now how to simplify? So 5 multiplied by 1 cube is 1, minus 1 square is also 1, and 3 multiplied by 1 is 3, minus 2. So we will get 5 minus 2 plus 3 minus 2. Okay, so first I will add positive numbers, then negative numbers. So 5 plus 3 both are positive, so 5 plus 3 is 8, and minus 2 is minus 4. So the answer is 4. Okay, this is the way we can put the value. We can put any value in the polynomial. Suppose the second polynomial, p of y, 5y square minus 7y plus 6. Suppose if I say find the value of this polynomial at y equals to minus 1, then how to find? So we will put at y equals to minus 1, we have to find the value. So how to find the value? So at the place of y, simply we will write minus 1. We will simply replace this y with this minus 1. Okay, so 5 here minus 1 square minus 7 multiplied by minus 1. Whenever you write minus sign, always put a bracket. Okay, plus 6. So 5 multiplied by minus 1 square is 1. Now minus 7 multiplied by minus 1 is plus 7. Okay, plus 6. So we will get 5 plus 7 plus 6. So here we will get 18. Okay, so this is the way we can put any value in the polynomial. Okay, now see here, 3 polynomials are given, and find the value of each of the following polynomials at the indicated value of variables. Here we are given 3 polynomials. Since we have 3 different polynomials, so we have written p of x, q of x, p of t. Okay, we can use p as well as q to represent a polynomial. Okay, so here one by one we will solve. First, I think you can solve it on your own. Okay, this is for homework. Find the value of this polynomial at x equals to 1. What you have to do? You just replace this x with this 1. Okay, and find the value of the polynomial at that point 1. Now second I will solve. The second is qy, and at y equals to 2 we have to find the value. So when you put y equals to, you will get q and within bracket 2, means we are finding the value of the polynomial at 2. So what we will do, we will simply replace this y with this 2. So 3 y cube means 2 cube minus 4y means 4 multiplied by 2 plus root 11. Okay, now 3 multiplied by 2 cube is 8 minus 4 2s are 8 plus root 11. Now first we'll multiply. So 8 3s are 24 minus 8 plus root 11. We can subtract this 8 from this 24. Okay, so we'll get 16 plus root 11. So this is the further we cannot simplify. So whatever we have discussed in the first chapter, we will use it throughout the year. Okay, so this is the answer. So this is the value of the polynomial when y is equals to 2. Now similarly, you find the value of this polynomial at t equals to a. Okay, now here a is simply a okay, it's not a number. So I will solve this one also. So the polynomial is, I will again write the polynomial 4t raised to the power 4 plus 5t cube minus t square plus 6. So at t equals to a, we have to find the value of the polynomial. So PA is equals to 4a raised to the power 4 plus 5a raised to the power 3 minus a raised to the power 2 plus 6. This is the only answer. Okay, all the powers are different, so we cannot add or subtract. So this is the answer. Okay, now what is this zeros of a polynomial? Okay, what is this zeros of a polynomial? Suppose if I take a polynomial p of x equals to x minus 1, right? And if I say what is the value of p1? The value of p1 means at the place of x we have to put 1. So when you put x equals to 1, you will get 1 minus 1, which is equals to 0. So when we put x equals to 1, the polynomial becomes 0. Okay, so we say that 1 is a zero of the polynomial p of x. Okay, so in simple word, the meaning of the definition of zeros is, so zero means जो zero बना दे. Okay, here this polynomial becomes 0 when you put x equals to 1. So 1 is the zero of the polynomial. Okay, let us take one more example. Polynomial, here I am taking in terms of y. So 2y square minus y plus 1, or you just take minus y plus 1. Okay, now we'll take simple number only. Okay, later we'll discuss this quadratic polynomial also. So if py equals to minus y plus 1, if I say find the value of this polynomial at y equals to 1, then you will get minus 1 plus 1, which is equals to 0. It means 1 is a 0. Because of 1, the polynomial becomes 0. Okay, because of putting y equals to 1, the polynomial becomes 0. So 1 is a 0 of the polynomial p of y. Let's take one more example. Px equals to x minus 2. Okay, if I say put x equals to 2, put x equals to 2. So you will get 2 minus 2 equals to 0. So because of this 2, the polynomial becomes 0 because of 2. So 2 is a 0 of the polynomial. Understood? Okay. So zeros जो 0 बना दे in simple word. Okay. So this is the meaning of the 0. So zeros of the polynomial is a value by which the polynomial becomes 0. Now I'll take one more question. Here we have to check whether this minus 2 and 2 are zeros of the polynomial x plus 2. So polynomial is given x plus 2. We have to check whether this minus 2 and 2 are zeros or not. So if they are zeros, if minus 2 is the zeros, it means the polynomial should become 0 if it is the 0 of the polynomial. Okay, so what we will do, one by one we will put the value. So first we will put x equals to minus 2. When you put x equals to minus 2, you will get minus 2 plus 2, which is equals to 0. So we will write, yes, minus 2 is a 0 of the polynomial. Okay, next number is 2. So when you put x equals to 2 in the polynomial, you will get 2 plus 2, which is equals to 4, and this 4 is not 0. So we will write, no, 2 is not a 0 of the polynomial. Okay, so now we know how to put any value in the polynomial and how to check whether the given number is the zeros of the polynomial or not. Now the next question is how to find 0 of the polynomial. Okay, how to find 0 of the polynomial, of the given polynomial. Okay, any given polynomial, how to find. So if a polynomial is given p of x equals to 2x plus 1, now we have to find, the question is find a 0 of the polynomial. Okay, so to find the 0 of the polynomial, there is a procedure. What we will do, we will put this polynomial equals to 0. What we will do, we will put the polynomial equals to 0. So this p of x equals to 0, we will put p of x means 2x plus 1. So we'll simply put this polynomial equals to 0 to find the 0. To find the 0, we'll put or we'll equate 0. Now let us just simplify. So 2x is equals to, when you transpose, you will get minus 1, because this positive 1 will become minus 1. And here it's 2 multiplied by, so when you transpose, this multiplication converted into division. So x equals to minus 2. So 0 of this polynomial is minus 1 by 2. Okay, 0 of this polynomial is minus 1 by 2. You can also check your answer. How will you check? How will you check? So it will become first question, check whether minus 1 by 2 is the zeros of the polynomial or not. So we'll simply put the value in the polynomial. If it becomes 0, it means this is the 0 of the polynomial. Okay, so when you put the value here, you will get 2 multiplied by minus 1 by 2 plus 1. 2 and 2 will cancel out. So minus 1 plus 1 is 0. So yes, this is correct. After putting x equals to minus 1 by 2, the polynomials becomes 0. It means this is the 0 of the polynomial. Okay, and how to find polynomial? Just equate the given polynomial 0. Whatever the polynomial is equals to, you put equal to 0 and simplify. Means to find zeros, what we have to find actually? We have to find the value of x. Okay, to find the 0, what we have to find actually? We have to find the value of x. Okay, now number of zeros of a polynomial depends. Okay, the number of zeros of a polynomial, okay, this you have to keep it in your mind, that number of zeros of a polynomial is actually equals to degree of the polynomial. Now what does it mean? It means that if the degree of the polynomial is 1, means linear polynomial. So for linear polynomial means whose degree is 1. Degree means the highest power of the variable. So linear polynomial means degree 1. If 1 degree, then 1 0. Okay, if quadratic polynomial means degree 2. 2 degree, it means 2. zeros. Okay, so the number of zeros depends on the degree of the polynomial. Now, cubic polynomial. So cubic means 3 degree. So we will get 3 zeros. So a polynomial, suppose if we have a polynomial whose highest power is 24, then there are 24 zeros of that polynomial. Okay, so the number of zeros depends on the degree of the polynomial. Very important result. The number of zeros of a polynomial are equal to degree of the polynomial. Okay.